And the next topic in typography is these ones. Okay, so we have del tag, we have s tag, then we have ins tag, and then we have underline tag, and then small, strong, and m tag, emphasis tag, and all that. So you can use all these tags again. Okay, so in Bootstrap. So whatever is in between this, like for example, you can use a mark tag to highlight a text, and whatever is the description in between these tags is all about the tags. Okay, so the line of text is meant to be treated as an addition to the document. All these are the definitions of the tags. Okay, so ins tag and u tag and small tag, strong tag, and m tag. So we'll see how they look like. So I'll be copying all this document from here. So I'll just copy it. We already have seen mark, so that's why I just left it off. So I'm pasting it in my typo.html. So let me save this and we'll see the output of it. Okay, so you can see that the line of text is meant to be treated as deleted text, and the line of text is meant to be treated as no longer accurate. Both looks the same, but your browser or your search engine will be able to understand it. Okay, so the first one is del and the second one is s tag, which means that the text is no longer accurate. And coming to the third one, the line of text is meant to be treated as an addition to the document, which is the ins tag. And the next one is the line of text will be rendered as underline. Okay, so which is underline. So both will look the same, but for us both looks the same, but for the search engines and your browser, they will be able to understand the difference. That's the underline. And next one is this line of text is meant to be treated as fine print. Okay, the small one, and the line rendered as bold, which is the strong tag, and the line rendered as italics. Okay, so which is nothing but the emphasis tag, which is the m tag. Okay, so we'll see the next topic. The next topic is Abbr tag, which is nothing but abbreviation tag. So inside the abbreviation tag, like you can have the title, which is hypertext markup language. So abbreviation tag will give a abbreviation to the acronym. So the acronym is HTML, and you can see that there is a dotted underline. Okay, so Abbr tag, what it will do is it will give a dotted border bottom and a cursor with a question mark. So you can see that there is a cursor with the question mark. When you hover your mouse on top of it, you will be getting that question mark, and whatever you have given in the title will appear there. Okay, so I'm using a class which is called as Initialism. So I'm using a class which is Initialism. uh, so um, so I have given everything in small letters here. HTML is given in small letters. So and also I'm writing something which is, this is HTML. So when I give Initialism, the entire text will turn to capital letters. So we'll see the output of it. You also have uppercase. So you can see that this is HTML document. I gave in lowercase, but everything has turned to be uppercase. But you can see a question mark and the dotted bottom and all that. And you can see the title which appears on hover. You also have a class which is uppercase, but the difference between class uppercase and Initialism is that uppercase will be a bit bigger than Initialism. Okay, right. So the next topic is address. So I'm giving address in terms of address tag. So I'm giving some strong tag, and then some Bootstrap media and all that. Then a break. So I'm just typing the address. Okay. And then I'm taking the ABBR abbreviation, where I'm giving title is phone. So I'm taking the A tag, anchor tag, and in href I'm giving the telephone number. Then I'm giving the email. Okay, close the address tag. So let us see how this will look. Okay, so this is how it will look. So you can give the address like this. So the address can be given by using the address tag. Okay, well friends, now let us look into block quote. So block quotes are added by using a class which is called as block quote class. When quoting blocks of content from another source, we'll be using the block quote when quoting content blocks of code from another source. And when naming a source like from some website, use the blockquote-footer class. Okay, so while naming it, like say for example, you're taking it from SVECW website, so we'll be naming that website name, okay, from SVECW website. So you'll be using the blockquote-footer class. So I have created a block quote. So I said block quote P, hypertext markup language and all that. So in normal HTML I have created. So we'll see how to create it in Bootstrap. So for that I have taken a paragraph tag. I said P and then I have given a class is equal to block quote. And then so I'm closing the paragraph tag and then I'm copying the text. Okay, close the paragraph tag. That's it. You don't require to close the tag of the block quote because it is not as a tag. We have given this as a class. Okay, so we have given that as a class. So as you refresh this, you can see that uh, now this is how we have created the block quote using the block quote class. The block quote class inside the block quote tag as well. So I'm saying block quote class is equal to block quote and then close it and copy the text. So let me take the paragraph and then close the block quote tag. Okay, so this is how it looks. Okay, so you can directly give it in the paragraph tag as class is equal to block quote, or you can also give it in the block quote tag as well. Okay, so the class will give you different kind of font and the texture to it rather than the block quote tag. So I'm giving a margin. Okay, so bottom margin, I'm taking it off. I'm saying MB a -0. So what will happen is the bottom margin will go off. So M stands for margin, B stands for bottom, and I don't want any margins. Okay, so the bottom margin will go off. So which is a class, MB-0 is a class. So as I refresh it, you can see that the bottom margin will go off. So I'm drawing a line to show you that much bottom margin was there. So when I refresh it, like all that margin will go off. Okay, so the margin is now 0. Bottom margin is 0. And I'm saying class is equal to block quote footer. So I'm taking a footer here. So as I said, like inside the footer, you can write like from which website you have taken the content and all that. So as you save this and refresh this, so you'll be getting the footer. So you can see like footer text is small compared to the original text, and you can see there is automatically a hyphen added before it. Okay, so before the footer, you can see there is a hyphen added to it, and it is also gray color. Okay, so the footer appeared in the gray color. If you want to align it into the center, so you can use one more class. So I'm using a class which is called as text hyphen center. So when I give this text hyphen center, which is a class, the text will come to the center. So I'm making the footer text to come to the middle. So it is not like when you make the footer center, the block quote also will come to the center. You need to give that to both. Okay. So I need to give the same thing to the block quote class as well. So the hypertext markup language content that I want to make it as block quote also will come to the center. So you need to give this alignment to both the block quote as well as the block quote footer.